Hello, this is David from the Bookman in Orange, and I welcome you to Things Found in Old Books. Well, we have a copious amount of stuff today to share, so let's get started. In this book here from 1863 called The History of the Great Rebellion, all about the Civil War. So it's kind of written before the Civil War was even over. And it got some beautiful illustrations in here I wanted to show you. Look at that. Nice. But in there, we found a newspaper article. Now, we find newspaper articles a lot, and this particular article deals with the burial of famous Civil War generals. So this article obviously came out later than this book. But, the article is kind of boring. But on the back, they always got some great ads. And so here's one right here. I really like this one. Right here, it says, $5,000 reward. Now, that's a lot of money in the 1800s, $5,000. $5,000 reward for any case of freckles, tan, or sunburn Madame A. Rupert's world-renowned face bleach will not remove. So, if you got freckles and you put the face bleach on and your freckles are still there, you got $5,000 coming. It's $5,000 unless the face bleach eats away your flesh. I guess it could be that. It's just kind of a dripping mess. But anyway, so who knows? The 1800 was kind of stuff they sold. I don't know if they're going to look back in our times and look at the cream for crow's feet or something like that and think the same thing. But so there you go, $5,000. I wonder if they ever paid off. I seriously doubt they actually came up with the money. But in this book here, The Extraordinary Decade, published in 1968, we found this little brochure for the Ralph Waldo Emerson Inn of Distinction on the Ocean at Pigeon Cove in Rockport, Massachusetts. So I'm sure if any of you folks out there on the East Coast, you're probably very aware of this place, but out here, I'd never heard of it. So it's a pretty fancy inn, but the brochure itself, I believe, came from the 1968, 1970. You can kind of tell by the swimwear and the style of the kitchen and stuff like that. Look at that kitchen; it looks like something out of Knott's Berry Farm. There you go, and you got a ping pong table. You got a guy here at the ping pong table with a tennis racket. So, and the other two people are explaining to him why you can't use a tennis racket for ping pong. And you got a hot tub and someone waiting their turn to go in the hot tub. But the Ralph Waldo Emerson Inn at one time was called the Pigeon Cove House. And Emerson actually stayed there. They decided after they renamed the place, they're going to rename it after their famous guest, the Ralph Waldo Emerson. And it's in Rockport, Massachusetts. Was over there on the coast, and I bet you it's beautiful. Probably a marvelous place to visit. I might go there someday. And finally, in this book here, Jean Dixon, Reincarnation and Prayers to Live By. Now, Jean Dixon was a clairvoyant, and she could read the future and stuff like that. So she had this little card, and somebody at one point put a picture in it. I'm going to share it. So here it is. Two young gentlemen in front of the house somewhere, probably in the 1980s, both wearing number 12 jersey, very popular number that year. And they have a football. Look like they're very happy. There's no context to the picture. There's no date on the back. So there they are. It's Tom and Joe going to go out and play some street football. I want to thank you for stopping by. It's been a lot of fun. We'll talk later. Good day.